Hey guys, Paul here. I'm going to shoot a quick little tutorial video on how to use this QU app some of y'all been asking about. So here we go. First thing you need to do is make sure you've downloaded the app. When you're here at the church, you need to be on the FBC Staff Tech Wi-Fi. It won't work on any other network. Make sure you're connected there, and then bring up your app. And if Travis has the console on and brought up to our scenes, so all work. So you'll see that you can choose a unit. We only have one, so QU32. And now it's going to load everything up from our previous time I was in here. This is your home screen. The first thing I want you to do is you click on this mix select. You go through here and you find out who you're mixing. And for some reasons this stuff gets jumped around. Right now it looks like I'm mixing Alexis. That's not right. I'm going to click on my name. If you're not sure whose mix or what mix you should be on, ask Travis before you do anything. So let's go back now that I'm mixing myself, back to my home screen. So real quick, these four knobs represent four sections or four groupings of instruments or vocals or different things that are plugged into the console. This will be where you do most of your work. This is your master slider. This is your master volume for everything that's coming into your ears. This right here contains your EQs and your compressor. Please don't mess with any of this. If you feel like there's something with your mix that can be fixed with graphical EQ editing, ask Travis or me. And then you've got a mute button down here, and then also it'll let you know you're mixing for yourself. Down here it'll have a title. So let's get into actually mixing and grouping. So my first group is called drums. If you click here in any section, you can edit whatever it is you're working on. You can give it a different name. So what I've done is I've assigned all 8 drum pieces to this one section. If you click the assign button in the top right, you will see all of the different channels available for you to add inside of the app. So you've got the first 8 are assigned to the drums, the kick, the snare, the hi-hat, and so on. And you got bass, electrics, acoustics, vocals, pianos, keyboards. We've got some empty channels. These are vocals down here. We got some empty channels over here. These are clicks and guide tracks, things like that, effects returns and group sendings and different things. So I just want nothing but drums. So what you do is you just click on these things, and they're getting a little grayed out when they're not being used. And when you assign them to something, depending on what number you're on, it'll give it a number and it'll turn it to green. So I want all 8 of my drums sections, my hi-hats, my snares, my toms, my rides, so on and so forth, all grouped together. And so now everything relating to my drums are right here. So when Laney's playing or Matt's playing, I can go through and mix how loud each individual part of his drum set is. You're going to want a good bit of kick and snare. Hi-hat's good to have in your mix. Everything else is just candy. I leave it pretty low. So now my drums are set. Now the cool thing is now that I have all 8 of those here, anytime I want to, double click, go in and edit, hit back. Maybe you like your mix, but it's a little loud, roll it down for the drums, and that'll only do the drums, or roll it back up. I've grouped the vocals together. This is from this past Sunday. You can see how I have people mixed into my ears, so I have a little bit of everybody, but just a little bit more of the lead vocalist. And then if you wanted, you could have the pulpit mic and all sorts of different things. Once again, you go through, you assign, you add different things, you hit done. If you click on band, this is where I've assigned stringed type instruments, the bass, Bob's Electric, My Electric, and acoustic. For some reason my vocal mic is in here. I need to move that. So let's do that real quick. So I'm going to go in, and it looks like it's right here, and that channel doesn't have anything. I'm going to turn it off. So my vocals, I'll move somewhere else. But that's all my stringed instruments there. Let's go back into my vocals and assign my vocal mic wherever it is there, and hit done. And now I've got that all together. And then this section I need to retitle. This is not wanting me to edit right now because all these channels are muted, but this is where I put my click tracks and things like that. So that's a real quick overview of this app. It's really simple. You can run it in landscape or in portrait. One thing you might do is find a way to mount your phone or set your phone somewhere where you can get to it quickly if you need to mix on the fly. But really, if you mix during rehearsal on Wednesday night, the app and the console should remember your settings, and you should be good for the following Sunday. You shouldn't have to change much. And then also, you can also do this on an iPad. You can also do this on Android. I don't know how different the Android app is from the iPhone app. I'm sure it's pretty similar. And I know the iPad's very, very similar, just bigger with more things you can edit at once. Hopefully this covers the vast majority of what you need out of this thing, and let me know if you have any questions.